श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयम् नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् एकदन्तं महाकायं तप्तकाञ्चनसन्निभम् लम्बोदरं विशालाक्षं वन्देऽहं गणनायकम्। Welcome to Vimochana Part 5 titled Lambodara. On this auspicious and powerful day of Bhadrapada Shukla Chaturthi, also called as Pillayar Chaturthi or Vinayaka Chaturthi, we have this new video releasing. Pillayar or Lord Ganapati needs no introduction. He is the most accessible and most liked form of Godhead by people irrespective of their caste, creed, gender or any other differences. I have already done a detailed lecture demonstration on the Ganapati Kritis of Muthuswami Dikshitar titled Ekadantam Bhajeham, the link to which will be in the description box below. If you haven't checked it, you can check it now. All of us are very well aware that Muthuswami Dikshitar was an avid traveler and he went on composing pieces on various deities enshrined in temples across the Indian subcontinent. One such composition on Ganapati by Muthuswami Dikshitar is the Kriti Lambodaraya Namaste in Ragam Varali. Muthuswami Dikshitar is said to have composed this particular composition on a special Ganapati enshrined in Tirunelveli. Another speciality of this composition is how Dikshitar gives us the essence of a very normal or a very common sloka that all of us chant in our daily prayers. Gajananam bhutaganadisevitam kapiktajambhupalasarabhakshitam umasutam shokadinashakaranam Namami Vigneshwara Pada Pankajam. All of us or most of us have been taught this shloka by our elders and we recite it regularly during our daily prayers and all. Muthuswami Dikshitar, maybe he would have had the intuition that the essence of the shloka would have. Muthuswami Dikshitar, I think, would have had an intuition that the essence of the shloka would get diluted in the future. So he has composed this beautiful musical piece, a very short one, but giving us the essence of the shloka. There are three main important phrases, or these three phrases are enough to give us the sharamsam or the essence of the shloka. The first phrase from the Kriti is Jambu Kadali Sara Bhakshitaya. In the shloka we have Gajananam Bhuta Ganadi Sevitam Kapikta Jambu Palasara Bhakshitam. Jambu Palasara Bhakshitam from the shloka has been reinterpreted by Dikshitar as Jambu Kadali Sara Bhakshitaya. Then in the shlokam we have Umasutam. Ganapati is the son of goddess Uma. Umasutam. Dikshitar very beautifully incorporates it as Samba Shivatmajaya. Samba Shivatmajaya. So he is a son of Shiva, not Shiva alone, but Samba. Shiva, when united with Devi, Ganapati is formed. The same thing Lalita Sahasranama also tells. Kameshwara Mukhaloka Kalpita Shri Ganeshwara. Lalita Devi alone didn't create Mahaganapati. Lalita Mahatripurasundari, when she saw Mahakameshwara, their eyes met. Lalita Sahasranama tells Kameshwara Mukhaloka. when their eyes met, when both Shiva and Shakti, when both the entities met, Mahaganapati was formed. So Dikshita reflects that also here. Samba Shivatmajaya. Then we have the very another important phrase, Shoka Vinasha Karanam from the Shlokam has been interpreted by Dikshita as Abhaya Vara Pradaya. Shoka is sadness or depression or anxiety, emotions like that. So, to get rid of all these emotions, we need a hand that tells that don't worry, I will take care. So, Mahaganapati or Lord Ganesha gives us that assurance that I am there. So, Abhaya Vara Pradaya Lambodharaya Namaste. Over to Srimati Mridula Ashwin, who has rendered this composition very beautifully and very, very specially this time for us. So something special is there. So let us go listen to it now. After listening to that soul-stirring Varali, we are now headed to know and listen to a composition that gives reference to the Varasiddhi Vinayaka Vratam or the Pillayar Chaturthi Puja that we perform till today. Yes, we have the Muthuswami Dikshitar's masterpiece Siddhi Vinayakam in Ragam Chamaram or Shanmukha Priya, but that is not the composition that we are going to talk about today. There is another composition that is not sung much in concerts, that has not been brought to the forefront, so we thought we could bring it to the forefront. This is a humble attempt of bringing to the forefront. This is a composition of Brahmashri Kollegal Subramaniam in the Ragam Devagandhari. It is the composition Mooladhara Stitam Shri Ganesham Bhavayami Satatam. In this composition, the Vageyakara talks in detail about the iconography, both the physical and the subtle iconographic details of Sri Mahaganapati. Let us take a closer look at it. We shall start with the first phrase or the first word of the Kriti, Mooladhara Stitam. The one who dwells in the Mooladhara Chakra is Mooladhara Stitam. So what is the Mooladhara Chakra actually? For those who might be indulging themselves in yoga or yogic activities, might be well aware of the chakras, the Shat chakras and all. But for those who don't know, here is a little information for them. Devi or Mother Goddess is present everywhere in this Srishti or the creation, both in the macrocosm and in the microcosm. Microcosm refers to the spiritual structure that is present inside every one of us. In the microcosm, she is present in the form of Kundalini, the 2.5 coiled snake-like structure that is present within everyone. There are 6 energy centers within each of us, referred to as chakras. These chakras are also associated with speech. These 6 chakras are called the Shat chakras. In Lalita Sahasranama, we find the Namavali Shat Chakropari Samstitha. These 6 chakras constitute the 4 types of Vak, that is Para, Pashyanti, Madhyama and Bhikari. That is why in a composition of Muthuswami Dikshitar, when we go, the very famous composition, Vatapi Ganapatim, Muthuswami Dikshitar tells, Paradi Chatvari Vakatmakam. The 4 types of Vak, beginning with Para, is associated with Mahaganapati. How is this associated with Mahaganapati? We will be seeing now. The Mooladhara Chakra, which has the form of a 4-petaled lotus, is located at the bottom of the spine for everyone. This Mooladhara Chakra is guarded by Lord Ganesha or Ganapati. Another very important reason for Mahaganapati guarding the Mooladhara Chakra is the very close association or identification of Mahaganapati with the Kundalini energy. The Kundalini energy, as I already told, is a snake-like energy form which is located in the bottom of the spine. It is coiled 2.5 times and is there just below the Mooladhara chakra. Lord Ganesha or Mahaganapati is an embodiment of the activation of the spiritual energy or spiritual awakening in us. This can be seen in his form where he has a curved trunk, Vakratunda, which denotes the coils of the Kundalini energy. And the snake around his belly, Nagaraja Yajnopavitave Namaha, we tell to Ganesha. So he has a snake around his belly. So that snake denotes the serpentine nature of this energy form. This Kundalini energy moves like a snake within us. It moves right from the Mooladhara to the Swadhisthana to Manipuraka to Anahata to Vishuddhi to Agnya. It moves like a snake. To denote that form of energy, he tells that the energy is represented by a snake. To show that tattva, that concept, Mahaganapati is wearing a snake around his belly. So now we can string these three things together. Which three things? Mahaganapati, the deity, Kundalini energy, and Mooladhara chakra. These three things are inseparable. So as I already told, Mahaganapati or Ganesha awakens the good energy, awakens the spiritual energy in us. That is the major reason why Ganapati Puja or Ganesh Prarthana is done before doing any other puja, be it Lakshmi Puja or Durga Puja or Saraswati Puja. Even doing before Ganapati Puja, we do another Ganapati Puja. We establish a small Ganapati made of turmeric or rice flour before worshipping the clay Ganapati that we worship for Pilaya Chaturthi. So this Ganapati awakens the spiritual energy and good qualities within us. That awakening, the first moment of awakening is given only by Ganapati. Another thing that needs to be noted is the form of the Mooladhara chakra. Before I proceed further, I would like to clarify that these chakras are energy centers in our body. You cannot find them through a scan or through, you cannot find in biology books. But these are energy centers in our body. So this Mooladhara chakra has the structure of 4 petals. It has like 4 lotus petals amidst which there is a triangle. I'll try attaching a picture. This Mooladhara chakra has 4 lotus petals. So this is the major reason why Ganapati is worshipped on Chaturthi, the 4th day from the new moon. Usually Ganapati is worshipped only after the Paurnami or full moon. Krishna Paksha Chaturthi is only Sankatahara Chaturthi every month. But this Ganesh Chaturthi or Vinayaka Chaturthi, Varasiddhi Vinayaka Vratam is an exception. We worship Ganapati after the 4th day of the no moon or new moon. After Amavasya we worship him. So this is the importance of 4 is the Mooladhara Chakram has 4 lotus petals. Before we get to listen to the Kriti, we shall see what this Bhagiyakara, Brahmashri Kollegal Subramaniam Garu, has to tell us about worshipping Lord Ganesha on this auspicious day. He tells Bhadrapada Masa Shuddha Chaturthyam, which is today, Sevita Bhakta Janadi Kalibhada Nivaranam. That is what is the need of the hour now. He tells Kalibhada Nivaranam. We have the COVID-19 which has made the world still. So he tells Kalibhada Nivaranam. All the problems this Kali Yuga has been creating can be solved effortlessly by Mahaganapati. So let us all pray to Mahaganapati. Kalibhada Nivaranam Kaivalya Pradam. He shall solve all problems, all worldly problems, and finally grant you the moksha or Kaivalya that you have been struggling for these many janmas. Kaivalya Pradam Subramanya Varadam. Subramanya is his Ankita Mudra. So Subramanya Varadam. So now let us listen to the Kriti Mooladharasthitam in Ragam Devagandhari by Srimati Mridula Ashwin.
Hari Puji भाद्रपद मास शुक्ल चतुर्थ्यां सेवित भक्तजनादि कलिबाध निवारणं कैवल्यप्रदं सुब्रह्मण्यवरदं मूलधरस्थितं श्री गणेशं भावयामि मूलधरस्थितं श्री गणेशं
Thank you so much, Srimati Mridula, for sharing your music with us. And thank you all for staying till the end of this video and watching it till here, till the end. Keep supporting us. Keep sharing this video with more and more friends of yours. Thank you for all the love and support all of you have been showing. Thank you. Until the next time, Namaste.